how we wait. Woo! Good afternoon, happy Monday, new week, fresh start, and it is fresh. That -3 tonight, whew, brutal. So start of week 5, things start to ramp up now. Sessions get tougher, miles get longer. Just all around generally gets hard work, so that's what we're in it for. But I'm a creature of habit, and as I am, it's Monday and I will be starting with an easy run like usual. I like to start my week with easy miles. It's just an hour tonight. The sun's just going down, it's beautiful. Whew. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome back to the heat chamber. Tuesday afternoon, and we're back in. So today I'm going to do a similar session to last week. Well, pretty much the same. I'm going to warm up for 15 minutes, but I'm going to do 35 minutes on the uphill, and then a little cool down. So it's an hour again. The only thing I'm changing this week is I'm going to add in starting to take in gels while I run in the heat. Obviously, the heat and your stomach don't work well together, but I need to train my body to take the gels on in the heat. And like I said in the last video, these next 3 weeks are all about getting specific with what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be taking gels in a hot environment, so I need to start practicing it, otherwise it'll be a real shock to the system when it comes to March. I'm trying to take a gel in 21 degrees and I'm throwing up, so yeah, it's time to train it. It's not going to be nice, but let's crack on. So I just want to touch on the subject of how expensive it is to train with the sports nutrition that you will be racing with. Obviously the gels cost a lot of money. The ones that I use, the Precision Fuel and Hydration, are £44 for 10, which you could use 10 in a week if you wanted to. So I think you need to, what nobody tells you is you need to budget that into your training. I recommend using the sports nutrition you're going to be racing with, because it gets your gut used to it and it gets you used to it before race day and there's no surprises in there. So I think it's key to do, but I do understand that it's expensive. So either budget for it, or you could make your own gels, but is it worth it with the time against buying it? Or you could use a cheaper sports nutrition brand, which they're all good, it's just whatever works for you. I prefer Precision Fuel and Hydration, and I do factor that into my cost monthly. So just a tip. Hour done. Another toughie, but it's in the bank. I finished my gel. That's a 90 gram gel there in the heat. Stomach felt fine, a couple of rumbles, but I usually get them anyway. So yeah, no worries or drama there. I'll just keep doing that now, one at a time. And upping it a little bit and getting more and more used to it. So it's no shock to the gut on race day. Time to dry off. Good afternoon, it's Wednesday and I'm back out. I'll be honest with you, my motivation's a bit low today. It's cold, it's windy, I've been on chainsaw all day at work, I'm tired. What a crybaby. The easiest thing to do today when I got home would have just been make myself a brew and get on the sofa with dogs, but that ain't gonna get me at the length of Gran Canaria, is it? So I had to put my big boy pants on, get my pack on and get out. And I have, and I've got a podcast in and I'm not hating it, so that's a win. I'm just doing an uninspiring road loop, so I can't be arsed thinking of a route, but it's not all sunshines and rainbows, this training malak, you know. So some days we have bad days, but I'm out, and that's what counts. So yeah, I'll get a little bit of footage, but I'm going to crack on. The last thing I feel like doing is running back for that camera on a turn around. Nearly home, last hill. The mast ain't quite as visible today as it was yesterday. Good afternoon. It's Thursday and thankfully I'm in a bit of a better mood than I was yesterday. So today was supposed to be a rest day, but we are due some snow tonight. I know we've got some now, but we're due a lot tonight. Looks a bad storm coming in. We're going to get dumped on. So I was supposed to do this session tomorrow and I thought, am I really going to want to do it in snow or am I going to want to be sat on sofa with a brew? So future Josh will thank me for this. So I got home from work and thought, let's do it now. So I've got a tempo session to do. It's 2 times 15 minutes. It's tough. It's a lot of hard work, half an hour effort is tough. So I'm just doing a 15-minute warm-up and I'm going to smash it out. But I mean, it's going to snow soon. I'm basically just running in a white cloud. Oh dear. Woo! That's first 15 minutes done. Did about 2.3 miles in the first 15 minutes, so I put the foot down. So get my breath back now. Go again for another 15 minutes. That's the second 15 done. Whew, that's about half an hour hard working bank. Whew, it's tough with that, 15 minutes at a moderate effort, well, moderate to hard. It's tough going. Anyway, it's done. So I'm on my way home. About a mile and a half to go. Nice and steady. Job done. Tempo done. Yes. So I've let myself a little rest day tomorrow now, so we just need that snow to come so I can have a day off work and sit on sofa with a brew all day. That's the only video you'll be seeing of me tomorrow.
Didn't quite get that snow that we were promised, but I promised myself a cup of tea on the sofa. I just had to work first.
Good morning. It's a sunny Saturday and after a lovely rest day I'm back out. It's my long run today. I've come for a little play out in the Peak District, which it's probably an ice spikes day, but I've lent all my kit to people doing the spine this weekend, so I'm a bit low on winter gear, so I'll have to do without. So yeah, I've got about 19 miles, 20 miles. Be a good 3 hours in these conditions. Can't go too quick, I don't want to anyway. And then I'm carrying all my kit, so full kit, full food. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. Can't wait to get up on the tops and see the views. And I'll show you. So come along. Oh, a bit silly this. I'm now waist deep in snow. Not moving very fast and hard work. So I've decided to bail off the route I was on. I've come down a bit lower just so I can actually run. How am I doing no faster than 25-minute miles up there? We're waist deep, which it's not big, it's not clever. You know, you don't need to be stubborn and carry on the route that I chose, just, you know, end up mildly hypothermic. So I'm gonna drop down low, I'm gonna loop back to the car. Still hard work, but at least I'm moving faster. I'm not layered up enough, not got enough food, drink for a 5-6 hour a 5-6 hour day out, which it would have been if I carried on. So I'll still be out over 3 hours, which is all good time on feet, just a bit less miles. Still beautiful, it's just tough. I'm out with mountain rescue tomorrow, so I've got a big day tomorrow. I don't want to absolutely knacker myself today. So, back to the car it is. I've got a slog of a climb to do yet, but it's all fun, isn't it? So I've just ticked over 2 hours and to give you an indication of how slow I'm moving, I've done 8 miles. Yeah, I'm averaging like 15-minute miles, which is not bad ultra training at all. You know, that's not too dissimilar pace of what I'll average at TPC. It's put all in its snow, that's the problem. Whew. Got his climb up now. Ugh. Oh blimey, I've just got back to take care 3 hours 5 minutes later and about an half marathon, which is about 6 miles less than I wanted to do, but 3 hours still time on feet, so I'm more than happy with that. That was a bit of an harder session than I wanted really. That was tough, a real tough 3 hours. My legs are absolutely killing. But I couldn't do all about it. I bailed when I could. If I'd have carried on, if I'd have done the route I was going to do, I'd have probably been 4.5, 5 hours easy. So I'm glad I called it off. Home time now. I need a big feed, and I'm going to sit on the sofa for the rest of the afternoon. Although we're going to a 40 tonight. Party time. Good morning. It's 5 AM Sunday morning. Stuff you do for fell running, eh? So for those of you that don't know, I am part of my local mountain rescue, which is Woodhead Mountain Rescue Team. And today we host a race called the Trigger Fell Race. It's a big one in the calendar, it's very popular. It's a winter long distance fell challenge, which yeah, it's proper testing. It's 24 miles, it's a linear route from Marsden to Edale. So I'm tail walking today, so I've got about a 24-mile hike in front of me. More of a slow plod, just at the back of the pack, making sure that nobody's injured and everybody going the right way. Jasmine Paris is actually on the start line today, so that's quite exciting. Get to meet some ultra running royalty. It's one of her favourite races, she's done it a few times before. It's my first time volunteering here. I've only been part of mountain rescue since last May, so, and I'm usually involved in the spine race, so I've never run it either. So I'm quite excited to see the route and be part of this famous fell race. And the weather is absolutely miserable today. It's supposed to be raining all day, so I'll get what footage I can, show you a bit of route, hopefully get a little photo with Jasmine Paris and do a bit of fanboying. So yeah, I'll see you out there. If there's not much footage, I do apologise, but I will be trying to keep warm. Bye. So I've just got to Penistone Ambulance Station to pick up one of our vehicles to take to the start line. I'm just waiting for one of the other members, Giles. It is snowing at the minute, which is a bit of a disaster, as if we can't get our comms vehicle up to Snake Pass, which The road they close when it snows. Then this race won't go ahead because there won't be any marshals with communications out there. So let's hope it slows down a little bit. Or I've got out of bed on a Sunday at 4:15 for nothing. Well, mate. Oh, get me back to that village. Oh. Hello. I realised I didn't sum up yesterday's hike, because when I got in, I just went to bed. It was a long old day, 25 miles, 8.5 hours out, in that wind, that rain, that sleet, that snow. It was a pretty tough day, one of the toughest I've had on fells, so didn't really have a chance to round up last night, and I didn't get my video out on Sunday, so that's why it's going out now. But yeah, really good day, training wise, as if like it's a good time on my feet and in them conditions. But yes, we're quite mentally and physically goosed. So I'm having a bit of a rest day. It's Monday now. I'm away on my jollies, so you'll find out about that in this week's video. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this week's. If you did, like, subscribe and share it. Cheers.